No way. Oh my god, that was super cool. Super stylish. I was not expecting.
Such a sick conversion.
I've seen it countless times. That conversion is so good. Oh, is he gonna get chipped? No. No! No!
He got trapped!
No!
How is this? Oh, no. Wow, a trade?
Some amount of damage with Baroque. Oh, the first bait! We've seen it.
Out of range of that overhead swing means no chip, and Kara stays. Oh,
his consistency is not quite up to where he wants to be, so.
Armor working out well there.
No!
Oh my god.
Why is RAO so clippable? I mean, oh my.
That super does ache.
Okay.
Okay, that's a hit. Okay, lands it. Forces the burst. Can we get out of this? Okay, yes.
Oh, he managed. Okay. Uppercut should do it. Oh.
Gets a hit. Forces the burst out of Morrigan. Again, can't get chipped. Can't get chipped. Oh, lands a hit.
Oh!
Into level 3, is that in time? It is! Oh my god, and Muggshotter ties it up 2-2.
And here we are. And here we are. What's up, Doc? How are you doing? I hope people can hear you. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. The Discord, it has to do it every time. I don't know why. This is okay. No, because the window name was different. Well, let's try that again. I'm so sorry. Oh, there we go. It seems to be working.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Excited to be here for another punching bag fiesta.
Super excited. All right, this is happening. We're seeing a lot of people, actually. We're seeing a lot of messages, war messages. People are immediately going into battle mode right now. This is what we like to see. It's been some time. The previous tournament was April 27th. It was about 2 months and a half ago. And it was a pretty special tournament. We're going to go back to a regular one, but with 8 entrants. This should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Nice full bracket. Should be an exciting one. I know last time, had a good combination of like some old experienced players, some new players getting in, and I'm excited to see where people have come in the past couple of months. I know seen some people out in the lobbies grinding, working on it since then. So I want to see it.
Absolutely. And so for those who don't know, we organize these somewhat regularly. We try to have like a somewhat monthly schedule. We have lobbies in between. That's for the European side of things. Regarding the NA side of things, well, Doc, you would know a lot more than I do on this front. I'm guessing the next one would be like a side tournament at EVO. Is that correct, or?
So there's going to be some games at EVO. It doesn't look like there's going to be an actual side tournament, but there are some people out there who are going to be playing. In light of that, we'll probably try and do an online thing or two, in the next few months here. So we'll see how it goes. Keep your ear to the ground, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to know more about the game's activity, be sure to check out the Discord that I've put in Twitch chat. It's probably going to be in the YouTube description, in the VODs. Tuna QMN, good old Tuna QMN, always there for us.
Tuna Cumin. And
if you want to have like any sort of news, info, activity on more scenes like Asia, South America as well, be sure to check this out. This tournament is one of these events, and it's going to have, well, it was supposed to have a B bracket, but we realized that we were just a little short. So this is going to be something for another day. But just keep in mind, if there are more people in these European tournaments, we might have a little extra events for newcomers to get to play more matches. So if you know of people who are interested in TVC and they're like, oh, I love this game when I was a kid and I played it, be sure to let them know about these tournaments and these events. The more the merrier. And I think we'll start relatively quickly. The planning is just we'll do stream commentary. We'll have a short break before top 4, but this is basically top 8. If everyone, some people are like, oh, getting to top 8 is so difficult in these these games. Oh man, these old games, they're just so difficult. They're so tough. It's so difficult to get to top 8. Well, look at this. This is the little top 8 that we are having right now.
Top 8.
Top 8. Everyone got into top 8. That's how accessible it is. And we'll have a lot of really interesting matches. I think the first match is lined up just now. It is going to be Fortu versus Torao. And we'll go for a short introductions of these two players as we are getting started. I believe people have waited for long enough. I will just check who is player 1. Oh wow, everyone was playing. We were all going to play, including you, Doc. I don't know if that's
no, probably not the best.
Probably not the best. We were talking about it. We still don't have rollback netcode, so we can't have a 4-player match all the way across the sea. Not really.
Yeah, that's why when we did this was a long time ago at this point, but when we did the Ultimate All Shooters 4-player playthrough online, we did it on Parsec.
Oh, right, that makes sense.
Rather than having 4 people connect to the Dolphin lobby.
For sure. I hope that you have access to the feed. This should have started. I think connection is doing fine.
Yeah, I'm watching it on Dolphin right now. Looks great.
All right, that's a very, very good sign. It is true.
And yeah, this is.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, this is 2 players, right? Who we've talked about new players starting. This is 2 of the older players from the EU scene, right?
Definitely, Torao is a bit newer. Definitely, I would say. He's been there the previous tournament. You can see that he has a lot of the fundamentals. So you really, really want to see what's gonna happen. But Fortu
somewhere else.
Fortu, I think, has been there since day 1 in terms of like the European punching bag Fiesta tournaments.
Yes.
So
yeah,
really, really cool to see. And I hope he's gonna do great. I think he had a couple of controller issues 2 tournaments before, and hopefully he finds his groove back.
Fortu has been the voice of Italy in the Discord for a long time now.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Hope he's doing well in the tournaments here.
Alright, and here we go. First of all, a little combo from Kashan. And that's it. Just a good 22 billion damage.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Kashan. He's an easy character to get into when you're starting because his combos are pretty slow, pretty straightforward, and high damage. Just kind of has high damage normals, not a high damage super, but manages to clean up with the throw and take out the Batsu early.
Very, very solid play from Fortu for now. He understands some of the weaknesses. However,
another one coming out. Yeah, I know that super has extremely slow startup.
It could have acted as an anti-air, but unfortunately we're not seeing this for now. And that gave just a little bit of red life to Kashan, so he had a Baroque cancel. The famous quick gear Baroque cancel that we all love.
Oh, goes for the tag and deep Batsu. Not a lot of life left on Torao's side at this point.
Yeah, that seems to be a complicated position to be in. Kaijin Nosoki is not a very fast character, and generally once you guard yourself, you're generally going to be okay. I think Fortu was just taking the advantage of keeping the pressure on because, against...
Yeah, I mean, a majority of that match was just sort of Torao back to the corner, kind of getting opened up by meaty pressure on Wake Up, if we're being honest. So, just kind of got to make sure you respect that pressure going forward. But yeah, it gets opened up by B-Dog early here. You don't see that often.
Yeah, I mean, Kashan is switching it, Fortu's Kashan is switching it up. First of all, it was IAD, jump C, but now it's Friender, expecting an anti-air. Oh.
Wow, going with some risky options, but upper super does connect.
That
Oh, again, the unsafe uppercuts.
he's probably going to try to do like uppercuts and anti-airs as much as possible because he's seeing Fortu doing a lot of attacks from the air. Trying to neutralize that, but yeah, that can be guarded. Oh, he's gonna...
Oh no, here it comes! Headache beam.
He couldn't do anything about it. Oh, that's so much damage. And a taunt!
I mean, that's the one thing about that super. It's tough to use, it's not great, but it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's really, really strong. I think it could act as a burst bait, but that's like incredibly hard.
Yeah, well, it's one of those level 3 supers. It's kind of the same with the Tekkaman super, where it's like it can kind of be used as a burst bait, but like, you know, the invincibility window doesn't go all the way up to the hit, and it's super slow anyways, so it's just like not super practical to use for that.
I would know about it because I've had a heartbreaking moment recently with this character, and yes, it is just like Tekkaman. Oh boy. If only all the level 3s would come out fast. Oh, into a crossover air raid, that might kill. Oh.
Yeah, if that combo would have been finished there, that would have been a kill. But still, like, most of the way through, very clean from Fortu there. Almost takes out the bots already and lands the big jump C.
Unfortunately, very costly time stalling from Torao to use the Kiaidan. 1 meter per 2 seconds. And, oh, he tried a counter. That was a good idea.
Okay, does hit. Oh, no!
Doesn't
Flips
connect.
over the... I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not. He's pretty close to the corner to be using that super, unfortunately. Whoa! Wow, that was a counter directly into super there. That was kind of neat.
That's a shame. That's the only variant that doesn't work, unfortunately. That was a nice idea.
Yeah.
I think Torao was trying to slow down things a bit, just making sure that, you know, at least if he were going to get hit, he would at least have a counter, but Fortu was mixing it up with the throws as he's doing, like, very, very efficiently. And GG's to him. GG's to Torao as well. I think that was a valiant effort. Fortu must have practiced a lot before getting in.
Yeah, Fortu is looking super clean. You mentioned maybe controller problems previously, but as far as this set goes, looked super clean. Casher and combos were on point, and that pretty much carried him through.
Absolutely, and I'm very glad to see we're setting up for the next match, and I thought we weren't going to talk about him, but I think this needed to be set up in that way. We're having a newcomer, actually, in this tournament. We're going to see their match, which is very funny because they had about 1 hour to practice. And that person is no ordinary person. That is the organizer of what we call, like, translated literally, the lawnmower tournament, the golden lawnmower tournament.
Golden lawnmower?
Yeah, but we call them the tondeuse because that's the French word.
Okay.
And those are events where you get to play for an hour a game that you never knew existed, and that is basically a hidden gem. So he's getting his own treatment. Basically, he gets handed a game that he knew nothing about, that is a hidden gem, and he gets 1 hour, except that's not the end of the event for him. Now the event begins. He's going to be fighting against none other than Muggshotter, who is one of the best, if not the best, European player in this scene right now.
That's a tough start right there.
That's going to be a start. I mean, you know, he had an objective. I told him about, like, the tournament, the way it's gonna be laid out. I gave him a couple of tips regarding the techniques and whatnot. And his objective, he kind of gauged the risk and reward analysis. He would like to win one match.
Okay.
We'll see if he can win against Muggshotter, but...
Yeah, Muggshotter is a tough one to start off in, but we'll you know, stranger things have happened.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to launch the game and load the players' names. And yeah, Muggshotter needs no introduction. He was number 1 in Punching Bag Fiesta number 7, PBF 8, he was second. And apparently he gets declared an easy target by Seijouf in the chat. Is saying easy.
Easy. That's the attitude I like to see.
The 2 letters. So we'll see. We'll see.
Easy.
Let's see. Oh, they're going for Wasteland. Surprisingly enough.
Regular Wasteland.
And
Regular Wasteland's a good stage. I think like. So there's obviously training stage, but then the Wasteland is kind of like the Bone Wonderland of this game, where it's like light colored, like mostly like single color neutral looking background, really easy to see on, good performance and everything, but not training stage.
And now we're seeing his characters, one of which was picked randomly actually. And I give him a lot of intel regarding that character, and I know you like that character as well because you play it. It's Roll.
Oh, Roll? Oh yeah, Roll's great in this game.
Roll is really good.
Shout out to Dawa Dawa has been posting up our lobby nights on the TBC Netplay community channel. And there's been at least one person who's like, why does everybody play Roll in this game?
I think I saw earlier in chat Milena Khan saying like I'm playing my low tiers, probably referring to Roll. Don't think about it that way. That character is a demon. She will steal your soul if she has the chance to do it. Don't come near her. Don't be away from her. Like, don't have her exist like in a 1 kilometer radius from you. This is very, very scary.
Yeah, not looking too great here, but does get the tag into Ipatsu Man.
Nice.
Which means Roll is going to be regenerating all that red life in the bag.
I gave him all of the techniques. I gave him raw tag. I gave him burrow cancel. And obviously, if you're starting out, burrow cancel is not generally the first thing that you think of.
It's a tough one, yeah.
It's a very tough one. He's going to use the red life for characters to regain their life, as he's doing with Roll right now. You can see she's getting part of her red life. Muggshotter.
Level 3. Oh, nice! Combo into the super there? Yes.
Nice. I mean, he's doing good. Oh, home run! He seems to be a home run aficionado right now.
Got crossed up there. I think was probably going for another swing, but Zero teleported behind, got the charge.
Oh, the grab. Unfortunate. I think I give him the instruction for Mega Crash. I don't know if we're going to see it. In any case, I think it would be better for him to keep that meter for some supers. Hope to like swindle it as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, so right there, Seijouf, like whenever you're playing in a game like this, right? It's a versus style game. It's tough to win without combos. I'm gonna say that like first and foremost, when you're getting like a full punish and all you can do is like a throw or whatever, it's tough to keep up with the damage output of someone like Muggshotter who does know combos. But I will say there's some really good ideas with the gameplay with both the Roll and the Ipatsuman. We saw some really good ideas in the neutral and even a couple like simple combos, you know, like ball straight into super or whatever. So there are some ideas developing here. Oh, that again right there.
I gave him the.
You could have destroyed Ryu and Zero.
Yeah, I gave him the intel about how to do sweep combos. So at least the meta is not that different for him. He has like a couple combos with 10k damage. He needs to do the sweep, and then he's practiced it. I don't know how well he's practiced it in 60 minutes of time.
Yeah,
but
right. Definitely not enough time.
No. I mean, Muggshotter has been there for a decade basically. So.
Right.
So yeah, that makes sense that this is an uphill battle for Sej, as evidenced by the live bars, the supers. Oh, and he's showing some...
Oh, that was cute.
What happened? Was that a cross-up?
Yeah, it was kind of like a reset. I'm not sure if it was intended to combo or if that was supposed to be a reset like that, but definitely you had invisible mix-ups behind the Shinku Hadoken happening there.
And you see Seijouf was going for the sweep several times. He knows. I know.
Yeah.
Now you know. Everybody knows.
Sweep into sweep.
Sweep into sweep into super sweep. And
yeah.
He knows it. That's probably gonna be his objective as of now. Like get the combo style on your opponent. I mean, you know,
Yeah, honestly, when TVC first came out, especially the CGOH, like that's one of the reasons I picked up Roll at first. It's because her B&B combos were really simple. You know, it was my first competitive fighting game. I was like,
Yeah, definitely.
I can just like sort of do this.
It's a demonic combo too, because you cannot interrupt it once you're on the ground. One of the very rare combos in which burst is not going to make any sort of difference. So yeah. Unfortunately, I'm seeing some home runs. I don't think these are intentional. I think he's inputting down forward accidentally in like amidst the charge motion. So that's probably what gets a home run going. I think we chatted about it earlier.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Muggshotter doesn't have many issues with his combos. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, he's...
Okay, yeah, we got classic Ryu action going on here. Oh! Goes for the second donkey kick, but he pots him in. Dies after the combo drops.
Wow.
And again, we're going for some team hype. The Zero Super completely whiffed.
It was completely
TVC
useless.
version Rick Koha just happening off screen.
Oh my goodness, and a meteor shower. I mean,
There it is.
he came prepared. That's the amount of firepower that you need against a character this devilish as Roll.
Yeah, I mean, you know, someone with that 10+ years of experience playing as Zero Ryu, no less. That's, you know, tough way to start out your competitive experience here, but shout outs, like I said, there were definitely some good ideas going on there, some good things happening. So.
I was cheering for that sweep combo. I was like,
Yeah,
do it,
right?
do it. Oh, it's unfortunate we didn't see it, but yeah, Seijouf definitely has been a big presence in the French retro gaming scene. So really cool to see him and play his matches. We hope he wins. I think his next match is going to be against Torao, probably off stream because we've seen both of them.
Okay.
But we're gonna get into the next match, and I believe we're still in. Yeah, that is true. We're still in the first round, and that's gonna be RAO versus Milena Khan. Milena Khan, who was one of the finalists in one of Seijouf's Tondeuse tournaments, actually.
Oh, cool.
And you know, people always ask like, "Oh, out of how many people?" And that one was called 100% Tondeuse because it had 100 participations.
Woo.
So she was like top 4 out of 100, which was definitely super cool to see. She's been definitely a strength, and she loves fighting games. We've seen her
Very cool.
the previous tournament, so we'll see her. We'll see what she's got in stock. Hopefully, she has a couple extra ideas up her arsenal.
I was looking on the bracket. I just pulled up the bracket, and I was like, who's what? That didn't sound like. You say Pink Lolistar, and I had to go look in the lobby to see who it was. Yeah.
Yes, she will be Pink Lolistar, but make no mistake, she also has several surnames such as the Strength, the Raw Strength, the Panda, because she plays Panda in Tekken 8.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she plays a lot of fighting games, and I don't know to what extent she practiced in between tournaments, but I think we're gonna see some interesting things here, and I'm all for it. Again, a very special character. We're gonna see her again.
Everybody loves her.
Well, I do like her. I know that she can get some amount of hatred, especially when you're Chun-Li and you're trying to get your combo going, and she falls out of the combo 4 times out of 5.
Yes. Yeah, certain characters just cannot combo her.
It's tragic.
I mean, they can, but it's just a lot harder.
Yeah, exactly. You really need really good timing. You need to switch up your timings. And oh yeah, that reminds me, that was her playstyle.
Yeah, a lot of okay, just like raw, call the robot out here, see if it breaks up this combo at all. No, it lets Ken get away with most of it.
Yeah, I think it was at the end of the jump C, which not very useful as an interruption. I don't know if that was foreseen
RAO
by.
getting off to a hot start with the Ken here.
Yeah, his combos and conversions are like top tier, definitely. He knows what to do. The question is, does he know unblockables? It doesn't seem to be the case. I think that's always been the tool that he doesn't have out of all the big strength, the big EU strength up his arsenal. But very, very strong.
Oh, drops the combo into level 3. Unfortunate, but RAO still in a nice place here.
Definitely broke cancel to make himself safe. And
that was a attack throw out of recovery there. Something you can do in TVC.
Absolutely.
RAO, though, finishing it off.
All right. We haven't seen a lot of the roll. We've seen the sweep super, which it is pretty good. I think at the end of a combo, you can definitely see your character get cleaned, get swept clean, and think, where did I go wrong? Why is this happening to me? But RAO for now is keeping solid with his conversions, these insane conversions. It's so difficult to get these right. He gets these right regularly. Oh, the puddle. Oh, did she have the plan in mind of powering up? I don't know if she knows about the power-up mechanic of roll.
Nice VAR combo. Ooh, even with a little side switch.
Cross under, probably? I haven't checked the combo counter. Yeah, roll has definitely... Wow! What an anti-air!
Standing sweep. That's cool. Yeah, which means not unsafe, too, if you hit it standing like that.
Yes, unsafe if you hit grounded, but if you kill, obviously it's fine. And, yeah, I mean, that was a little bit of an advantage. However, Mini Honda in neutral is a bit dangerous, and RAO capitalized on this with a pretty solid combo again. No.
Level 3. Is that gonna... Oh, it goes through, but...
And she blocked overhead too, which is
very
crucial.
Nice. There's a hit, though.
Well, meter battle when...
And again, this is another situation where Yatter 2 getting a lot of sort of stray hits with this mash move and air-to-airs and stuff like that, but not converting into damage, really. I think that's been the big difference maker here.
Yeah, unfortunately, the meta is just different for people who don't have the combos. They leave the damage on the table, and that is to be expected.
Yeah. One other thing I would say, in close like that, Yatter 2 has one of the best moves in the game, which is the spin. So I would say, you know, the mash is good for when they're kind of out neutral, but when they're up close like that, you really want to be going for the spin instead.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If you're trying to go for, like, a high priority option.
Yeah, I'm just, well, I mean, I don't know if they've gone through training mode, or what we have eventually, well, what we call training mode, because if you can call it that, the command list is not an immediate thing to do. You don't have easy access to all of the motions, so...
The command list is something else in this game. You turn it on and it's like this gigantic, weird thing in top middle of the screen. I don't know what the thought was there.
It is a scientific experiment for sure. Oh, what an interrupt! The healing...
Yeah, it actually hits.
Using the healing super as a frame trap. That is, I mean, that is something that's happening right now.
You don't see it every day. It does like almost no damage.
Yeah, for sure. It does the
level
stagger
3 coming out. This time it connects, and this is a high damage level 3 as well.
It should kill actually.
Oh, she's super dead.
So much life to spare too. Like that killed after like hit N-2. That's... And RAO is definitely in a good position. One of the big threats in EU right now.
Yeah, super clean combos on this can. Yeah, very nice. Keeping it nice and clean, maximizing those opportunities, finishing it off with the Ken the Eagle. Congrats to RAO, moving on.
Yeah, Milena Khan, I think, is going to be in the losers bracket. I'm not exactly sure who she's going to fight. It's going to depend... Oh, well, it's going to depend on the next match that we're going to have right now. We're going to have DGDShadowMemoria versus Bibikusu. That's really nice. I think we've had like the 3 people who have been like present in the retro gaming scene and the tondeuse scene, and Bibikusu was also one of them. We've seen him the previous tournament, and he's going to fight DGDShadowMemoria, who couldn't be there the previous tournament, but who has been pretty much also one of the threats in EU from the UK.
Yeah. Definitely someone who's been around.
Yeah, I think he's been there since the first tournament as well. RAO was like kind of a new school at the time. I think he joined it like, I'm not so sure. I think he joined when the PBF had like temporarily halted during like 2022, I believe. And then he went back to it. But yeah, DGDShadowMemoria, definitely very, very strong, very high pressure kind of player versus Bibikusu, who's been practicing as he told me, so I'm not sure what we'll see, but you know, let's just wait and see what's in store for us.
Take a look see. This is where that practice gets put to the test, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There can be some exciting stuff about it, and then at the same time some of your plans may not come to fruition as you expected. Then you'll get to see what you can derive from that. But definitely,
I know.
Yeah.
In the American scene here, it's been really gratifying over the past, however many years. Yeah, basically like since COVID or whatever. There's been at least a few people who, joined the scene, and we got to see them really grind up and become like competent players, from coming from like not knowing the game at all to being competent players. Right now, the big ones, shout out in our lobby nights to Tanuki Type, our new resident PTX player, who over the past however many months, came in, didn't know how to play at first, and really put in the work, and now is doing that. I hope we hope we see some of that either this week or going forward in these tournaments as well.
Extremely solid PTX, yeah, Tanuki Type. On the EU side, we definitely have RAO to, well, I can only think of RAO as of now. He started way later than I did, and I remember we did those lobby nights, like those lobby afternoons, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I can... He's like learning a couple of things, and then, we get our first tournament in a long time, and he beats me, and I'm like, wow. Like, okay, they grow so fast, you know what I'm talking about? Like, he eventually, like... for a shorter time period, managed to get better results, and the previous tournament was insane. And the performance that he did against Isak, and Isak, who unfortunately couldn't be there today, and Muggshotter, the comeback that I put in the trailer at the beginning of this, just insane. And if Muggshotter hadn't done this, like, he was going to grand finals, and then he was going to fight Isak again, who he had lost to like 3-2. So it's just very curious to see what he's going to do like today, and obviously super excited. Oh, they're doing button check, but I don't know if they... Okay,
yeah.
They might be stuck because, yeah, it's not very practical to do button check. We've talked about the command lists in training mode, but yeah, switching buttons is also not obvious and non-trivial, like counterintuitive, because...
Yeah, it's set up, people say there's basically a correct way to do button setting, right? Which is like, you have a list of commands, and then you can either have a mode where it just like goes one by one down the commands, or you select each one and then press the button you want to use for that command, right? That's the correct way to do a button check.
Absolutely, and we're having none of this.
Dared to do things a little differently.
Oh boy. I'm trying to check.
But yeah, also, not only is the button setting hard, but another... unnecessary hurdle here if you do a button check like this is that there's no return to character select, so you have to go back to the main menu.
Absolutely, yeah, and we're seeing this in all of its glory. I'm keeping the scene on because you need to see what people have to go through on a daily basis to get this to work. My solve was basically to wire the buttons differently, and I'm like, okay, I don't have to think about it ever again. I don't have to touch the screen. I spam default settings, and I pray that everything is.
Yeah, that's why I said Dolphin. You know, not another shout out to Dolphin for being an awesome piece of software, but like. You can just set your buttons in Dolphin so that they line up on default controls correctly, however you want to use them, and then you never have to do it. Just go default settings.
That is.
But yeah, if you try to set them in game, it's something else. When you were doing it on the actual Wii, like it was one thing, like it was obviously already a pain. But at the very least, you generally have the buttons that show up there corresponding to like the buttons that are on your controller, right? So you can sort of confirm what it is. This, it can be just like completely unrelated. It says Y on the screen there. You're setting it to heavy punch. It's not Y at all. It's a completely different button. But now that's your heavy punch, you know?
Okay. I'm sorry to say, I think they switched from a button check match immediately to an actual match.
Oh, they're just going in there?
I think they seem to be going in there like for real, for real.
All right.
And yeah, we're gonna see Tekkaman Blade's pressure. That's gonna be pretty strong. Yeah, his combo game also very, very scary.
Tekkaman Blade, the highest, absolute highest like combo damage output in the game.
Yeah.
The only character in the game that can consistently hit TODs without the need of like large amounts of red life.
A little slow on startup, but he has a bunch of pressure tools, and once he gets those broken blockables going, then you only have your eyes to cry. Because, yeah, you get spammed with attacks all the time, and it's pretty difficult. I'm gonna count this as a point for DGDSmemoria. I am not quite sure.
Yeah. We'll count it, and then if they keep playing one too many matches or whatever, maybe we'll understand. These are the actual teams, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just like did the button checks and then got in there.
Might be, yeah.
Stand light into Valkyrie turn.
Wow. That air dash from Tekkaman Blade is also very scary because he can cover a lot of distance. And that...
Yeah, gets the link off of the rapid slash there, but misses the follow-up combo. Gets the happy birthday. Burst out of Morrigan.
Nice decision from Bibikusu for going for the Mega Crash, actually. I think there really wasn't many other options, and both of his characters were getting comboed.
Yeah.
Generally, well, as a newcomer, I think I'm really surprised by that call. Because, yeah, generally you don't know about all the techniques or you don't think about it, like, right away. He waited to have, like, 2 meters to go for it.
Oh, tries to go for that raw bullet. Combo, nothing loaded though. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. VAR into Blade means probably death, but
yeah, it was probably gonna be so much damage. Probably was gonna combo into level 3. We'll see if he does it.
Level 1 here.
Just crush intrude. Let's see.
Yeah, could have done the level 3. That probably would have finished.
I think so too. But
that was a funny combo.
Oh wow. Okay. In the meantime.
Okay, there's that Saki launcher coming through, hitting anti-air, and finishing it off. DGD Scarlet Memoria, or Shadow Memoria.
Shadow Memoria. Going 2-0 right now. Or at least that's what we know.
I want to say Scarlet Memoria. It sounds like a Toho game.
Used to have
a
Scarlet
for some reason.
Used to have Scarlet Memoria, but now it's
Shadow
DGD Shadow Memoria. Yes.
Shadow Memoria. It's my bad.
No, that's you get to know the scene in EU. It's very active. We'll get newcomers every tournament.
Yeah, for sure. It's been great, especially these last couple tournaments. Have been like, yeah, so many new people coming up.
Yeah, super glad to see people like form a top 8. The first one had like 12 entrants, and yeah, if we can do this again, then we'll have like a B bracket. That's gonna be a lot of fun for everyone. I didn't talk about it in length, but the concept of the B bracket is like it's gonna be a single elimination tournament for the people who didn't make it into top 8. And we would love to get the finals of that B bracket streamed before top 4. And that would be super interesting because then we would have like a little bit of a hype match for the beginners who got to play like a couple extra matches. And then the top 4, which is gonna be obviously like the scene has been pretty pretty set in stone, and
Yeah.
you get to see a bunch of people we've already seen. Uh-oh, unblockable bullet.
We have the timing. Yes, we do. Oh, self loops. Let's go. A little bit slow on that one. That one wasn't actually guaranteed, but
Yeah, Bibikusu probably wasn't expecting that this was an unblockable bullet, so he started blocking, which was the worst option in that case. Let's see. I have to wait a little bit before I increase the score, because that will
that's
end
3-0 there.
I do believe so as well. That was a really, really good match. I believe this is... Yeah.
Quick 3-0 there. A lot of, especially in the last 2 games, there a lot of pressure coming out from the Saki. ShadowMemoria just able to use... Saki, on top of like her zoning game, has these like really crazy like close range buttons. All of her buttons are super fast. And then some of them, like her launcher or her jumpy or whatever, are also like really nicely ranged buttons. So she's a character who, even if you have like these characters like Batsu or whoever who are supposed to be kind of these like scrappy infighter characters, she just kind of like her normals still beat them out. It's she's a real character out here in this game.
I agree. One of those characters where you're like, oh, they're high tier. I don't know. Are they? It's just like they're kind of an unknown variable at times, but yeah, it's definitely not like all of these characters can definitely have a game plan and get a team to work. And yeah, I can't think of a single character that wouldn't work like at all.
Yeah.
Even the Giants is like it's kind of a thing, but I mean, again, like shoutouts to Tanuki type. Sometimes you get a giant and you're seeing what they're able to do, and you're like, oh, oh.
Yeah, it's a tough road being a giant player, but if you can do it, it's neat. Every once in a while, you hit like these just gigantic explosion combos on people after chasing them around the screen for a year and a half, and you get this like euphoric PTX moment where you explode someone with level 3, and then. It feels real good.
Absolutely, absolutely. When they get a hit, that's when you have to panic. That's when
no, I'm not allowed to burst either.
Sometimes you do burst. That's like you're like it's
like even worse. You just like spend some meter and some life, and then you get reset anyways as they just stand there and attack.
Yeah, that's horrible. It's just this little slip up, and you're like. No, a second was all it took, and now I have nothing left. I don't have a character. They have the unblockables, and they're gonna come away to level 3. And,
Yeah, no, playing against giants is like it's the Dark Souls of Tatsunoko versus Capcom, right? It's punishing, like because the things that are like you said, like you make one slip up, right?
Yeah,
the things that are like a slip up is like trying to like you land on the ground and you try to jump back up and then you get hit with that low, right?
Yeah.
That's like you messed up. Sorry, you messed up.
I agree.
You lose that character.
That's exactly right. Yeah, if you know the game like by heart, then you can speed run the giants. You're like, I know how the giants work, but then you're like, sometimes
there are these very small interactions that can be like super explosive for the giants, which is what makes it difficult to play against them sometimes if you're not used to it.
All right, we're gonna get going on to semifinals, and the first semifinal is gonna oppose Muggshotter against Fortu.
Ooh, Muggshotter with the Joe the Condor Karas. What a cool kid team.
Yeah, we've seen his team. That is definitely his main team, and Kashani Patsuman for Fortu. His main team as well. They're going all in right now. They're going to go for realsies. And
we saw Muggshotter on the Zero Ryu earlier, but you're right. This is the sort of more classic team.
Yeah, absolutely. That Karas, we've seen it do some insane stuff. Oh, cross under
launcher. Yeah, it doesn't finish the combo though.
I don't think that was foreseen by Muggshotter. Kind of an accident, but he takes those. And right now, Fortu is a bit... Yeah, Karas' pressure in the corner is just very difficult. I know what Fortu is going through. It's very difficult to know what to do. And he's not going to make a crash. He's just going to... Oh, wow!
Baroque unblockable off the stand mid there.
That's insane. Okay, he's definitely practiced some more unblockables, it seems. And
Yep.
yeah, that will
And the
make
overhead combo too. That's not easy. That's a tight link.
Whoa! Nice punish. Well, nice whiff punish from Fortu. And just like that, there's a meter deficit right now. Fortu is not out of the picture for now.
Yeah, we talked about Fortu's team earlier and how it does so much damage with so little effort. Oh, nice. Into the level 3. This is one of the nice things about Joe the Condor is that he has that level 3 available.
That level 3 is okay.
Yeah, for sure. What I was going to say, though, is the Fortu's team does a lot of damage with little effort. Karos, the absolute opposite of that. You can see how many hits Karos had to land and like the difficulty of the combos, how long the combos were, just to take out Cashard, and then just like gets hit once or twice by those characters, and it just completely explodes.
Yeah,
but like we saw last round, if you're able to play him really consistently and like leverage the large normals and the pressure, you can make it very difficult for your opponent to play.
Yeah, such is the strengths of Muggshotter, a Dissidia player who's getting some support in chat as well. I can see Rocher, also from the Dissidia community, saying "Let's go Mugs." We're seeing some support. Hopefully, Fortu gets
great Joe the Condor play here.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh, into a reset. Oh, that burst into. Oh wow.
Yeah, a little bit of a weird stun on that quarter circle forward light from Joe. You can get a stagger, use it for some loops and stuff, but they go invincible very quickly if you're not on top of it.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. You kind of have to turn it into a Baroque, like you have to Baroque cancel it, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to Baroque cancel. Even if you Baroque cancel it, if you're not quick with your follow-up, they can still look like they're crumpling and just not be hittable.
Yeah, he was going to punish the burst into raw tag really badly with like an insane combo, but yeah, probably you want to go for the usual like safe combo, probably.
Yeah, I really like the Muggshotter Joe the Condor here. Great, like in the correct spacing, using the 2 projectiles, and then covering approaches with the Karos assist has just been really great. It's again looked so hard for Fortu to get anything going.
Fortu can't find an opening right now.
Ooh,
and
throw?
the air grab, which kills.
Yeah, could have level 3'd there, didn't need it. Unblockable on incoming, good timing. There's the back throw again in the air.
Yeah,
I mean,
that one
Muggshotter putting on a clinic out here. Really, I mean, just really nice looking play from both of these characters. These are characters who, and for anyone who doesn't know, are not generally considered very good characters in this game.
Yeah.
Really, really great play on both of them.
The synergy just works, like works really well. And yeah, I guess these characters, obviously it depends on your playstyle. And Mugshotter's playstyle definitely makes it work, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're both heavy rushdown characters,
yeah.
Right? So there's a certain type of person who will enjoy playing this team.
Wow, into the grab. He knows your fears. He knows everything you're thinking about, it seems like. That's, okay, Fortu can make this work.
Drops
Shame.
it. Joe the Condor, not as fragile as Karos, thankfully.
Oh yeah.
He'll be able to take 1 or 2 of those combos. But Kasharn does still just kind of hit hard.
Okay, he's gonna go for a coast to coast probably.
Ooh, back the other way.
Coast to coast to coast. VAR, that should kill, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a kill. Good stuff.
Fortu took the burst with him for a Patsuman to enjoy this. That's good. Nice counter play.
Yeah, that counter has a very short active window, so if you wait it out like that, it's pretty easy to punish.
Unfortunately, I'm not
going robot. Okay.
I'm not so sure about that. Oh no, the start.
If we're able to.
No!
No. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Nice use of the gun there.
He got punched. That's what you get for interrupting me. No, that's gonna be much damage.
This is exactly the problem with that super. Is you can leave your opponent with a bunch of Baroque and you with 0 meter because it uses up all of your meter, so you can't burst the Baroque combo they do to you. That is the exact problem with that super right there.
There was a lot of red life. That Baroque did a lot of rainbow damage. And just like that, that's it. 3-0 for Muggshotter, who is going to progress to winners finals. And Fortu will have to...
Yeah, really fun set, though. That was a nice one.
It was...
And I always appreciate seeing the robot. I'm a little sad. Me talking smack about the robot is like it's because I personally feel sad. I would love for the robot to be strong, but it's tough. Things like that happen to you if you try and use it.
Yeah, the robot has like a couple moves that are interesting, but yeah, unfortunately,
like we saw the C, right? The big charge is like it's not a real option, right? Anyone with like a few brain cells can stop the charge.
Yeah.
So it becomes like, okay, yeah, you've got sort of the unblockable swipes, you've got the punches, which can like wall bounce for combos and stuff. Which is okay, but like none of that does a lot of damage. I don't like you can set up combos into the robot, especially if you have someone like Jin or someone with like a spinning knockdown super combo into it, and you can spend your entire like super time doing wall bounce punches. It doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as like a normal level 3 does. It depletes all of your meter down to complete 0. I just don't understand what it's supposed to be for. You know?
So we have some elements of answer in the chat that Fortu probably had a misinput because his controller seems to be malfunctioning yet again, which is quite unfortunate.
Oh, no.
I got a message from Seijouf who says just now that he used the Megazord. He says, I used Ipatsuman's Megazord against Torao and I got a round off. That was magical. I don't know what happened.
That's awesome.
You know, sometimes that's the meta changes basically when you start off. Like that's
yeah, it's not like the super is completely useless. It's something that's especially at the end of like a really close game, if like you have a Ipatsuman and like an opponent and they're both at like very low health, removes Ipatsuman's hurt box from the screen for the entire time so they can't hit you. And if you just need to land a couple hits of chip at the end or something like that, it can definitely work out. So it's not like a completely useless thing, but I feel like it's very weak compared to a lot of level 3s.
Yeah.
I wish it was not the case.
For sure, for sure. I think what probably happened during that match, he got the C version and Torao didn't know what to do. And then you're like, oh, okay, he's charging something. Well, he's not doing anything. He's not punching me and kicking me, so I guess that's fine. And then yeah, and then your character just gets obliterated for like 90% damage. You're like, what happened? What happened?
What happened?
What happened? Seijouf confirms in chat, yeah, I charged the red thingy.
The charge?
Yeah, the power of love, that's what happened. Really, really cool. Seijouf was actually at another marathon which we're gonna host after this match is over. It was Best of Nintendo 7, and it basically showcased a lot of like retro games, and he had a game that had like roaches, but there were so many of them that were basically forming like a family, like the Mafia. And so this was a reenactment of The Godfather, and he played that game for an hour. That was an insane shoot 'em up like game. It's a Korean game on Windows, like on Windows 95.
That's fun.
So yeah, that was pretty crazy to see. I hope he had fun. I guess that marks the end of the road for Seijouf. But yeah, he got around at least, so that is the positive thing. And yeah, Bakui Tujang. Yeah, Obi-Wan saw me play it on stream. That was crazy.
That's awesome.
All right.
Big shout outs. Thanks for coming out. And also, you know, just obviously running cool community events over there. Love to see it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now the players are ready. I believe I switched them up. That's my mistake. Let me just double check
RAO
that.
on the left.
Yeah,
ShadowMemoria on the right.
That is true. I will fix this right now. Oh.
Come on, Brad.
There we go. I did a swap. And we should be good to go. This match is gonna be pretty close, I believe. DGDSmemoria has done a lot of insane work.
Beautiful pickup off the fireball there.
Into another one. And I like the fact that he didn't go for super. Actually, he's gonna conserve energy as he goes. Because, yeah, you want the meter for the bursts. This is definitely a very high-level exchange right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how Ken the Eagle has to play this, right? Tekkaman Blade wants to, like, his air dash is like slow startup, but he wants to start that up, get the whole screen at you, throw out his pizza cutter, go into big combos. Ken really abusing this sort of neutral spacing. Anytime Tekkaman gets anywhere close, there's a bird shoot in his face, and just like loses all that health.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the combos, especially out of assist, as we saw like at the very beginning of the match. That's like very, very impressive. And yeah, you just don't mess around with RAO. He's definitely managed to get a lot of pressure, probably enough pressure to rival with DGDSmemoria's, because yeah, just like that. Oh!
Unfortunate finish to the combo. Nice! Again, the pickoff off that Morrigan assist is so good. And the Morrigan assist complements Ken the Eagle so well too. Just it's such a strong neutral assist, and it has this nice sort of slow hit stun to it, where he can just sort of finish his floaty little jump, falling to the ground and pick up.
Nice. And I noticed that Ken's life was a little low, so he went for a DHC Marvel-like to make him safe.
Yep.
And
great way to get your character out.
Now it's
good tag into the fireball.
Yeah, but Chun-Li lost a lot of red life, and Tekkaman Blade might lose a lot of it too if Chun-Li dies. This is an uphill battle. Like right now, his life is on the edge.
It definitely is. Got to play safe here. Yeah, but forces the burst. That's the first step. We're inching closer to you know, parity on the life bars, even though RAO has an advantage in meter still.
Yeah, we've seen RAO actually have some issues. Oh
yeah, okay. Burst out of ShadowMemoria. Can't chip though. Does finish off with the Ken the Eagle assist.
Whoa, what the? I think DGDSmemoria tried to grab him. That's why.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be a grab, but the input got crossed up.
Oh, this might be a problem. This will deal some chip damage. I mean,
yeah, it's not that much chip damage though. Oh, the low catching.
Oh, the launcher was
oh no! Actually kills Ken on assist as well with the down stab. You do not see that every day, and the camera protests. At the end
the camera was not okay with this. It was like, give me some time for me to bear my surroundings. No! We've seen RAO getting comebacked a couple times. I think he needs to switch up his way of playing, and yeah, the launcher was definitely unsafe, and that led to tragedy right now.
Yeah, that was really tough at the end there. It seemed like RAO had a strong grip on that game for a while, but now immediately getting opened up. And I would say from the last game, the Chun-Li was doing a much better job in neutral than the Tekkaman Blade was. So RAO, or ShadowMemoria potentially sensing that here. Starts out with the Chun-Li, immediately gets a VAR combo into Tekkaman Blade.
Wow, that dash inside of the scissors was like...
Oh yeah, the overhead doesn't get the pickup though, and dies to the chip. Morrigan coming in.
That's gonna be tough.
Dolo.
Meter is low, life is obviously like you gotta do double the work. I don't know, I'm not seeing a lot of DGDSmemoria's assists for now. He probably, well, can do fine with Tekkaman Blade. Yeah, it's just gonna try to make safe all of the pressure attempts, like all the cross unders. You just use Chun-Li, and you're gonna be chilling.
Yeah, Chun-Li a great defensive assist. Super fast startup. Feels like it's invincible even though it's not.
This is gonna be tough, but I mean, I guess RAO...
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
it's got
especially
nothing to do.
Morgan, not a character known for explosive damage. She can, if you get the right stuff going, you can sort of get a sit. What am I trying to say? Like, mix up loops going with her, but
Oh, yeah, the
not a
mix-up.
character who's going to land a hit and like completely destroy your health bar. So it's
Yeah.
a tough spot there.
Yeah.
And yeah, ultimately ShadowMemoria going up 2-0.
We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. RAO can get his groove going, I believe. But yeah, obviously these characters are pretty difficult to deal with. Oh, a Birdshot didn't come out, I think, in that combo. That's a shame. Oh, man. Hopefully, RAO can snap out of it and get his offense going as he was going for. Yeah, there we go. That little overhead. We like to see it. And then VR? Nah. I could have been enough to kill. I'm not exactly sure if that was going to be VAR or... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That is very scary, actually. That could have done a lot of chip. I think this can do infinite chip if you keep the 1,000 kicks going. I'm not sure. Let me... Wow, what a combo.
Trying to do those. Yeah, that's a harder... Chun-Li has like so many different loops she can do. That's one of the harder ones that you don't see people use too often. A lot of times you see the like triple jump C loops mid screen is a pretty common one, but the dash into lightning lens is neat.
Yeah. RAO eventually went for... Oh my goodness.
Unfortunate, Ken just not facing around to the correct direction, and yeah, RAO, I don't know, has been having trouble closing out here. About to lose the Ken the Eagle. Went up significantly on life with the Ken, and then just started slipping.
Yeah, the only saving grace is like because of Chun-Li's level 3 just now, RAO has the meter advantage.
Yeah,
he has
for sure.
the level 3 on deck, which will do the damage that he needs to kill a character.
I didn't quite get the pickup. That could have been it. It could have been a chance. Okay, yeah, forces the burst. This is looking good now.
This is good, because next opportunity is definitely going to be unburstable. Doesn't kill. Doesn't kill, but the next one might. So that's nice!
Yes, beautiful use of that 3C anti-air. That's what you want to be doing as Morrigan. And another one! Nice.
She likes everyone, basically. She gives out love in equal proportions for every character. And
the overhead coming out that time, bursted down to pixel health.
oh, this is
RAO,
gonna be tough,
this
actually.
is gonna be able to get over, but again, that's not a punishable super. Ooh, again, had the infinite chip.
Yeah,
There
just
it is,
needed
Morgan.
just
Little
needed
two-hit crouch light.
getting it to work. Yeah, DGDSmemoria just needed an extra 60 seconds of perfect mashing to get the chip done.
Right.
We didn't see that, unfortunately. But yeah, RAO taking it back, just bringing it all the way up to 1-2 for now. And
Yeah,
that's
great to see RAO bring it back, make this a competitive set. We've had too many 3-0s today, you know?
That is true. That is true. We had a lot of like the newcomers versus the veterans, but right now, yeah.
And again, the VAR here. This is something that, you know, if you're looking to get into Tekken Blade, consider putting him on assist, because when you VAR into him, it's actually easier to do the relaunch combo.
That is true. That is very true. I love that Mega Crash like voice clip. Are the ones that I love the most. Oh, that's a bad pickup. Yeah, that would have killed.
Yeah, definitely killed there.
RAO is in a very bad position because he needs to get that character out in some way. Because all of that yes, he managed to do it. He got punished. That's fine.
Punished, yeah.
0 meter, but
there.
at least Ken the Eagle is gonna replenish some of that red life, that dear red life that he so desperately needs for that round to work just fine.
Yeah, Morgan needs to put in some work. Oh, okay. No.
Oh, that might...
Just a couple of stray hits coming out here.
Yeah, some of these conversions didn't go through. Some of the damage was left on
What?
the table. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, Tekkaman Blade decides not to kill there. A couple of ways he could have done it, but
Definitely, yeah.
manages to take her out. Ken the Eagle coming in, did get some of that red life back, but obviously at this point it's probably not enough. We'll see. Does land a hit, forces a burst.
He needs like
That's
really.
step one.
He needs a bunch
like
of very
5.
good opportunities, and if he gets hit by a crossover counter or just anything, any defensive mechanic might kill him. So he needs to be extremely careful. I mean, he's been on the receiving end of these comebacks, so he might know a thing or two about these now.
Oh my god, now down to pixel hell. Oh, there it is. Anti-air jab. Good stuff. Good stuff from ShadowMemoria.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the switch over to Chun-Li point paid off really well. I think that's, not something that a lot of people would recognize to do right away, but that was
definitely
a super smart move, and we saw, especially in the second and fourth games here, immediately put ShadowMemoria in such a great place with, Chun-Li opening up. It seemed like, we talked about the bird shoot being such a great way to deny the Tekkaman Blade approaches, but like Chun-Li on the other hand, she doesn't have that same sort of dash startup and stuff that Tekkaman Blade does, so she can close the gap right away. She just dashes at you, and she's right there. So it seemed like RAO potentially had like a little more trouble dealing with that kind of pressure, and then thanks to VAR, you can just have Chun-Li do the Tekkaman Blade damage,
Yeah, that worked really well. You would normally think, well, I can pick the top tier. Just pick the top tier and just have him on point. But
yeah.
No, that is not exactly what happened. A little unfortunate. I think it's good that RAO could get at least a round going. Hopefully he will be able to make some progress in the losers. We're going to see it right now, as you can see on stream, the bracket. The winner's final, which will be part of the top 4. We're going to do a little break, but just before that, we're going to have a match that is going to be pretty important. RAO, which just got eliminated from winners, is still in losers and is going to fight Torao. And the winner of this match is going to go to top 4, so that's going to be the kind of the cutoff, I guess. And we'll see. In the meantime, during losers, Bibikusu actually fought Melena Khan and won 3-0. I imagine he probably had a bunch of new tools. I remember he told me that he had practiced quite a bit. And he lost to Fortu 3-0, so we're going to see some more of Fortu action, some more certified Italian action.
That Italo cash earn.
Yeah. And the Ipastaman, as we like to call it.
Ipastaman, yes.
Absolutely. And Seijouf, as we had explained, with the red thingy, managed to clutch out a round. But unfortunately, also out of the tournament, we're going to see RAO versus Torao.
Got some real name synergy.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that I was thinking of real soon. And we're going to get them started. They don't want button check. They don't want any button check shenanigans. I think they're good. They're ready to go. And they're just going to get started right away. Let me just set things up. And we should have... Yeah, we should have a match for top 4.
Yeah. Again, this is the last match to get into top 4. It's been flying by. There's been, even though like we said, there was a lot of 3-0s. There's still been a lot of fun stuff happening on streams, and some sets that I think more competitive than a 3-0 might make it sound like.
Yeah, no, definitely. Some matchups may imply just a quick 3-0, even though the match would be like really tough because some people, there's still a bit of hidden tech in between players. I think people are still like progressing and saving that stuff for nationals, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we might see some surprise and some adaptation as time goes on. However, I did not expect RAO to go for Alex. He did the combo. Oh my goodness, I love that.
Alex Morgan, this is a solid team too. It's like it's pretty good. She's another one who covers his head dives really well because her fireball's a little slower than Ryu.
I might become a bit biased because because Alex. I mean, come on. I mean, that character is.
I know you're an Alex appreciator.
I love the. And yeah, that character is definitely a rookie killer. Wow, an extra 5B before the launcher. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, stun gun. It's in time. Let's go.
Oh,
he's a full charge. Chop him up. Give him the slap chop.
Oh, Soki is like, let me grab you. I will show you. Alright. I love it. But yeah, Alex definitely considered in some ways the rookie killer. His combos, especially the jump C, leads to so much damage. And
yeah, he's another character who does a lot of damage with like pretty simple short combos, especially if you can time that reset at the end. Yeah, like you mentioned, the jump C is the big one, right? It's an instant overhead. It staggers into a full combo, which is a bajillion damage.
Yeah.
So you really got to be aware of it and look out for the head dive.
Yeah.
Ooh, love that punish.
Yeah, elbow slash is really strong. It at least puts the opponent, if the opponent blocks it, they have to go away and they lose part of the neutral. They have to concede space. It's really tough to deal with this. And oh wow, comboed into a VR. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's going into the VR. That would have
quite have the timing.
That would have killed like 17 times over. Getting a power bomb reset at this height is
just
like
power bomb would have killed. Yeah,
exactly. Just power bomb would have killed. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna go for the unblockable slash. Oh my goodness, that's so much damage.
Oh, we could have VAR back into Morrigan. I think she would have built the level 3 too. That would have been actually so.
Yeah, had this connected, I think it was like goodbye because level 3. And Torao is a bit out of options. I mean, these characters, if you are not constantly
rush down from this Morrigan, so severe.
If you are not constantly on edge against these characters, then yeah, they will deal so much damage, and they reset and they grab you, and you. It's really tough. You have to be prepared against these kinds of characters.
Yeah, the Alex. I mean, this is I think one of the better Alex teams with Morrigan in the back. I think it's really well balanced in like both configurations and just like a lot of potential.
Very strong synergy. Alex Morrigan. Alex roll is also like extremely.
Doesn't follow that up. You can jump cancel that super.
Oh, let's see.
It works like a launcher.
Oh! I would have loved it. It's so tough to get it right. I think his first jump B was a little late. I'm giving him advice right now. I don't care. Oh, what the? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. He got an additional. He gets all of those additional 5Bs.
RAO looking pretty practiced on this Alex here.
It definitely does. I mean, he's practiced it. Oh, he might go for Hyper Bomb to finish it off. Hyper Bomb is like really tough. Oh.
That's all Alex players, right? You always want to finish with a Hyper Bomb.
Oh, definitely. But he's just going to do it with a regular Power Bomb.
Regular Power Bomb, comboed. Yeah, I mean, that's what we said, right? Alex, super explosive damage, and backed up by the Morrigan. The head dive backed up by the Morrigan. Fireball is not only like an overhead, but it's like super threatening in the neutral. It's also just like a really strong neutral tool, and again backed up by Morrigan Fireball, which is another incredibly strong neutral tool. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, looks good. Looked really good.
Really strong performance. Alex is, it's tough to describe him. He's like kind of a big body. People say he's not really a grappler. I will say, I don't think he's a grappler until he has 3 bars. When he has 3 bars, he has Hyper Bomb, and that is extremely scary. He has the strike throw that any grappler would dream to have. It's just costly. It's like not very efficient, but Yeah, and just like that, RAO with another team manages to take it to top 4. I think that's about it. Torao 5th place along with, I believe, Bibikusu, and 7th place Milena Khan and Seijouf.
Yes.
Thank you to all these players for their participation. Obviously, we couldn't get a tournament this successful without the players, for sure. So, yeah, definitely a lot of fun so far, but this is not over. We're just going to go for a short break. I'm going to call it a 10-minute break. And in the meantime, we'll get set up for the rest of the tournament. We're going to have a lot of activity because let me tell you all about it. Let me show you that winner's final is going to be Muggshotter versus DGDShadowMemoria, and loser semifinal is going to be RAO versus Fortu, and there's going to be a lot of sparks, a lot of activity, and yeah, hope to see some good TVC as per usual. Get yourselves comfortable, have a good one, and I'll see you in 10 minutes. here we are, back at it again for some more Tatsunoko versus Capcom goodness. How are you doing, Doctor?
Back at it again with some Tatsunoko versus Capcom. I'm excited for this top four. We were talking in the break. It's you know, four of Europe's best players, and you don't know. There's no way to know which way it's gonna go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think all of these matches could go either way, and we've seen some power level changes over the months, and yeah, really nice to see. Nice to see the diversity. Nice to see the character diversity. We're going to have first of all the winners finals, which is going to be Muggshotter from Finland versus DGDShadowMemoria from the UK.
Yes.
And that match, yeah, I couldn't quite tell you. I know that match has gone back and forth, and yeah, people, I've seen DGDSmemoria in chat talking about revenge, because I do believe the result in PBF 7 was in Muggshotter's favor, but they have traded blows in the past, and we've seen some wins from DGDSmemoria, so this is definitely going to be quite the sight. And
yeah,
later on we're going to see RAO from the UK versus Fortu from Italy, and Fortu wants this match to go his way. He would like to go to losers finals, and I think RAO is also setting his sight for losers finals, so this is going to be an interesting match to look at.
Yeah, down on the loser side, another exciting one. But that's going to be after, yeah, again, this DGDSmemoria and Muggshotter match. Which Muggshotter, we talked about the Joe the Condor Karas, looked so good in the last set. DGDSmemoria is the Tekka Chun-Li.
Yes.
And both of them in their last sets were super duper impressive, right? So those are two teams that, you know, you don't get to see them play each other that often outside of obviously this punching bag fiesta.
Exactly. Every tournament has its own like little ecosystem with
right?
their own. The people have their own openings, they have their own like strategies, and people have like their own fears about the opponent's like strength and weaknesses. So
yes,
definitely very, very interesting to see. I think any region would be like very, very different in terms of like character power, what they attribute, and even to some extent I would say tier lists, right? Because they have explored these characters more in some ways. They would like say, oh really, like you say that character is low tier, and I'm like, oh, I know, like, you know, they're like, oh, I can
insider info from Obi-Wan in the chat here. Also plays here in Morgan sometimes. Saki might switch, we'll see.
Oh, might see some things. Oh, we're talking about it. They're gonna do a button check first.
Yeah, it seems like a button check. Zero Morgan. This looks like it might be getting it, or well, we might do the the one we did before, right? The button check immediately into actual match.
I'm not sure. I think they probably will not. I will switch just in case to the scene. Let's just see. You know, as a commentator and a co-organizer, I also sometimes feel like a referee, where I'm like, touch gloves, and they immediately like punch each other, like Hajime no Ippo style sometimes. And it's like, okay, no, there we go. They're gonna go to main menu, as you do in this game. You go all the way back,
all the way back to main menu,
all the way back to versus.
It's cool though. This game does, you know, to balance this out, have an all-time great character select screen.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Apparently, people are asking for bets. I don't know how to set them up.
It should be on your Twitch dashboard page.
Oh, I don't know if moderators can do this. I will.
I'm not sure if moderators can set up bets or not.
I am taking that request into account for future times.
Yes, yeah.
For now, let's just focus on the final winner final. DGDSmemoria versus... Oh, versus Muggshotter. So DGDSmemoria going for Zero
Yeah,
Morgan.
did go with the
this
Zero
time.
Morgan, which is what Obi-Wan had mentioned.
I see.
Sean off to a strong start here, landed 2 early combos with Joe the Condor, forced to burst. So up on health now, but gets the Karos hit by Zero. And with that burst, you might have wanted to save that burst because Zero has a lot of red life here.
Yeah, you need a kill, yeah.
Kill. Okay, all right, we're good.
If he kills, then everything's fine. All is forgiven, but yeah, that could have been really bad. Had the combo dropped, I fear to think what this could have been.
Nice cross up there. That jump C from Morrigan, such a good button.
And nothing... Oh, what a burst bait! Oh, wow, that almost...
Didn't quite punish.
Had
But again, that Karos assist, so great at aiding Joe the Condor's pressure.
Yeah, had the light connected, I think he would have had the red life of his Baroque cancel.
Yeah, VAR,
would have
reset
been
that damage scaling.
Would have been so much. Oh, and no... Oh!
Oh, tragic drops.
That drop had a lot on the line because that red life was going to convert into additional damage. That would have been so much.
Yeah, I feel like that might have killed Karos.
I think so too. Karos has the lowest life in the whole game. Sometimes you're like, oh, but what if the Giants is like, no, that's the opposite issue for the Giants. Oh, wow.
Nice timing with that super.
Interesting.
The classic dubstep super and catches Morgan out of a fireball.
Yeah, that's what he was going for. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that actually worked. And it paid off, and now Muggshotter up against DGDSmemoria 1-0. No character change for now. But let's
Close
see.
range shurikens, alright.
I'm guessing this is minus on block.
No, actually it's not.
Oh wow, really? Insane.
Yeah, well it's the thing about it is it's actually got really good frame data, but you can duck it. Like Morgan ducks straight under and it misses her.
Oh yeah, Morgan's got a really good duck actually.
It's like super, not just her, like pretty much every character.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, it can kill.
Yeah.
He will
good
kill.
Combo. This super does not do a ton of damage, but that's going to be enough to finish off the Morrigan.
Unblockable? No.
Oh, I thought that was maybe frame kill. I was ready to take notes.
We have seen Baroque unblockables from Muggshotter beforehand, where he cancels so fast that the jab comes out in 0 frame. Basically, you can use Baroque in this game to create an unblockable situation, which is really a tough reset to deal with. And Muggshotter knows some of them. I'm not sure about DGDShadowMemoria. We'll see. Doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, that kills. Oh,
Into level 3, yeah.
I'm gonna stick with it because I said it. Nah, yeah, the scaling was applying actually from the area.
Yeah, got one too many buttons maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it killed indirectly. Let's just say it like that. Nice cross up to another one into a dive kick.
The forbidden overhead.
Oh
comes
my
out
goodness. Yeah, this is a Capcom game. The dive kick is way too OP. You can't do much against it. It's plus on block. You have to accept it.
Oh, dashes straight under. This time, I think we got it.
I will say that kills. I will say that kills.
This time?
Yes, it does. And, well, manages to bring it back 1-1. So far, we've got that match, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff so far.
Okay.
Just what we expected, right? A super competitive, high-level set.
Oh yeah, definitely. We haven't seen them so far, but top 4 generally has its fair share of 3-2s, and some of them can be nail biters for sure, as we've seen in the past. Oof, that weird interaction. I can't get a good confirm so far. A lot of stray hits. Oh, but 0.
The pressure. Oh, nice tech chase. And again, the cross-up this time.
Oh, he might kill. Oh, not enough meter to do a level 3, actually.
I mean, I think if there was like the shell kick wasn't moving forwards. I think if it was moving forwards and got 1 or 2 extra hits on there, you might have built the level 3.
Oh, yeah, probably. Really down to the pixel, down to the...
Yeah, that was right on the wire.
Down to floating point error right now, and wow, that was a big opportunity for...
Bursts her back into the corner.
Oh, and
cross up, nice.
Cross
Good way to reset the damage.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was trying to do. He may have another unblockable on deck. He gets pushed back by DGDSMemoria's burst.
Slightly dangerous for Muggshotter here without burst. Morgan sitting on a lot of red life. Not too much farther to go though until level 2. Ooh, danger.
Yeah, you need to be very
I think
careful.
We're fine at this point.
Against so much red life, you need to have a burst ready, because else you will suffer basically. Any of your characters can die just like this, and now that red life is now gone.
Yeah, now this looks pretty good for Muggshotter.
Seems alright. I mean, 0 is definitely one of the top tiers. Not gonna go down that easily.
Yeah.
But,
but also a character, honestly, that struggles to do good damage without assist, especially mid-screen, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And no level 3 for a very long time.
No level 3, no burst either, so... Yeah, and doesn't, like, Karas also a character that, like, one of the few characters in the game that really is just better in neutral than 0.
Wow, he was doing normal character damage with like 30% red life. That's
yeah.
That's how incredible.
Not high damage, but yeah, like we said, big gigantic sword normals.
And there it is. I was theorizing it inside of my head.
Getting the switch.
We might see a switch. Let's see. DGDSMemoria might go for Tekkaman Blade. We're seeing it. The other top tier.
Chun-Li, it's back.
Other top tier in the game, Tekkaman Blade, extremely strong, and that one has the DPS output that probably was lacking a bit during the end of the previous match. So let's see.
Yeah, Tekkaman Blade, no problem with the big damage.
You don't need burrow, you don't need assist, you don't need much of
anything. You don't need anything.
Your trusty Space Lance, and that's it.
It will carry you to victory.
He doesn't skip leg day, he practices on a daily basis, he has the muscles to hit you really hard. And obviously we have Chun-Li, VR ready.
Dodges the crossover counter there.
Nice. Okay.
Look at all this work he has to do.
To do 15k damage. Look at Chun-Li's health bar. Looks like she took like a couple stray hits.
Character. Look at that.
She took a couple stray hits, it seems. No, that was a full Kara's damage, and just like this.
3?
Was it cross under?
Nice.
Oh no, it wasn't. It didn't even kill.
Enough to kill. Close.
Oh
no! This is what we're talking about. If you don't finish off and you spend that meter, you run a huge risk of that happening.
Oh, he probably was so sure that the level 3 was gonna kill, but the scaling on Chun-Li's level 3.
Close.
The scaling is horrible on Chun-Li's level 3. Yes. It's really, it's infamous.
Yeah, her and also Karas, actually. The two of them have horrible scaling on their level 3s.
Absolutely.
So you want to do it either early in the combo, or if you need it to finish the last little bit of damage, that's fine, but can't rely on it to do a lot at the end of combos.
He might try it out of a level 3, out of a grab, sorry, and he was trying this. He was trying it. He's even sacrificing red life.
Traditional here is Karas tries to fish for an anti-air grab into level 3, but now, having spent the burst, oh no, okay. The switch pays off.
Brings it back.
Got close at the end there, but we are 2-2 now, going to a game 5.
Oh my goodness. It is winners finals, so they will have another chance if one of them like perishes, but yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to go down to the wire for sure. Okay, Tekkaman Blade, the Pokemon that he is, just comes into the screen yelling Tekkaman Blade.
Yelling on his own name.
I don't do this myself. I'm not a Pokemon. I wouldn't know. Oh my goodness, they're really trying to get a hit going. And Take Command Blade gets a pressure sequence, makes it safe with assist. And the cross-up, here it comes. That's a lot of damage. Wow, gets the relaunch.
We got these corner loops. Smash
Go
into the level 1. Yeah, look at that. Easy peasy.
36,000 billion hundred bajillion damage. Help!
Yeah.
Oh! That could have been so much.
Again, that's the second time we've seen that happen with the correct read on the burst. Blocks it, but doesn't have the punish in time.
I think that's because the burst was slightly delayed. Like, had it been like a little tighter, I think the conversion would have worked. It's still really good because you don't get pushed back. You still keep the pressure sequence, so that's a...
Yeah, but now, Joe the Condor out. This is looking really strong in DGDS Memoria's favor.
Yeah, we'll see. Muggshotter has done crazier comebacks in the past. And does the cross under again. I'm not sure if this is what he wants, but he gets it. He gets damage.
I think it makes sense. At that point in the combo, you kind of have to launch anyways. So if you can get away with the crossover launch, then, you know, you reset the damage scaling.
Oh my goodness, and now he's completely back. He has the meter
all
advantage.
All of a sudden.
He has the meter advantage now.
Ooh, that was a funky little cross under as well.
Oh no!
No, misses up the Baroque unblockable and gets mashed on.
Oh, that's so much. A lot of spaghetti was happening.
Oh.
No!
Oh, that's it. There it is. Enough. The up kicks are gonna close out the combo. DGDS Memoria taking out the Karas in the end. This Chun-Li, I mentioned it before, like put in a lot of work. Chun-Li is a character that people think of as like kind of high damage, good assists. Well, not maybe high damage, but like long combos at least. Really good assist. But kind of like a little stubby in the neutral sometimes compared to like some of the top tiers, the really good characters with the really good buttons. But putting in a ton of work, landing lots of hits with these Chun-Li, even against like, you know, characters like Karas who are really strong in the neutral. So the Chun-Li play continues to impress.
I don't know what to say.
DGDS Memoria.
I don't know what to say. We were just like talking about how he was coming back, and like that was his advantage. He had the meter advantage, he had the life advantage. He had a couple unblockables, they just slightly missed, and all of it just like in the blink of an eye went the other way.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That is what you get when you match up like two of these like insane pressure players against one another. You get matches like these.
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, but next we're going to be moving over to the losers bracket. We already got these people in the lobby. People are so on top of things these days. RAO and Fortu.
Absolutely. Let's see. Okay, I need to change their controller ports. Let me just do a little bit of action here. Yeah, I don't know if we've seen them before in the tournament. No, they were in two different spaces in the bracket, so we haven't seen them fight so far. I think, well, RAO is in especially good shape. I hope that Fortu managed to fix his controller issues in the meantime, but we'll have the show will have to go on. We'll see definitely what he's able to do at this point in time. Let's just switch the names and get things started. They might actually, I think they are raring to go.
Yeah.
There are definitely the stakes. You know, we're not sitting on top of a pile of gold right now. It was the case the previous tournament. There's nothing at stake. I'm just sitting close to Polymar, actually. I can even, there we go. I can pat his head because he's been attacked by Doranjo. It's fine. You'll do better next time. Boyaki's having a lot of fun just taking pictures. We're not sitting on a pile of gold. We had like the Zenny edition with the Macharino the previous time. Obviously, like that was kind of an exceptional thing. Let's see how we feel like in the future. But there is nothing at stake for now. We're just you know, playing the game for the love of it. the stakes are still pretty high because, you know, it's a spot in losers finals. There's the kind of the prestige that is associated with it.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in top 4 here, these are obviously players who want to win. They want to do their best. They're out here. They've practiced for this, and now this is their chance to show what they can do. And nobody wants to just like lose at this point, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. They've gone a long way, and now they're gonna see how good their fighting actually is against their opponent. Let's get started. They communicated definitely during the ready go, and RAO against that insane into another relaunch. Wow.
Yeah, the launch loops, Ken the Eagle.
Incredible, incredible.
Oh, again, so many like, yeah, gotta burst that one.
Yeah,
That's a huge amount of red life on Casher, and even with just those few hits, that did almost 50% on Ken the Eagle there before burst.
Sorry for Chad and the public. They changed a bit the sound settings. I think they're trying to focus. So that
they turned the music down or in the settings menu.
I think it's a good thing because this is the training stage. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I think this is fine.
We're replicating it for you guys.
Exactly, and as we were talking about all this, Ipatsuman got a really solid combo into a super grab reset and managed to get Ken out of the picture. So Fortu is ahead right now. He's doing well, actually. He got a really good opportunity. Oh, unfortunately. Okay, he's gonna try to probably
to avoid chip here. Tag into fireball, maybe?
I would do that. I'm not sure.
Oh, not able to keep the Casher alive. So the burst maybe, you know, a little wasted, but that's fine. Give it a shot, right?
It's not over. Right now, Fortu still has a pretty big advantage, especially now that he forced another burst. So, yeah.
That's the other way to look at it. So you're already at 5 meters, so might as well spend it.
That's true, yeah. It, like, excess meter gain, so.
Oh, and the big jump C landing right on Morrigan's head. And yeah, Fortu taking the first game.
Fortu, definitely. I don't know if they've ever played. They might have. But definitely, RAO, you know, we've seen him capable of going all the way up to winners finals, grand finals, and right now he has an obstacle. Right now he has to figure out some of the issues here against Kashan and Ipatsuman, who can get like really strong combos.
Yeah, Ken the Eagle, not so bad either though. Couple of quick conversions here. Casher taking quite a bit of damage, especially after that VAR, and Morrigan gets the cross-up as well.
Wow.
Just gonna let the Casher go this time.
10 seconds and 3 opportunities was all it took. Now RAO is in the driver's seat for this round.
Yeah, I want to say really nice setup on incoming there, that layering those projectiles for plenty of hits done for Morrigan to guarantee a mix-up.
Yeah, absolutely, and Morrigan is definitely a mix-up-y character. Moves a little bit like Ino from Guilty Gear, like the diagonal dash. She can do some resets. Oh, some overheads like these.
Yeah, just like tons of overheads. Those weren't even the instant overheads either. Those are the slow overheads.
Yeah, I mean it's tough to react to them either way. It's really complicated.
Yeah. Still like really tough speed to react to.
And RAO is keeping the meter just in case you get attacked with so much red life. You can burst. Right now it's just maximum. It's looking really good. Really safe for RAO right now.
Unfortunate 6B came out there. Didn't combo off the stand light.
Oh no! That wasn't unblockable. I think the jab was going, but yeah, because he was crouching, I think that just didn't connect.
Yeah. Both of these two were sitting at 5 meters there for a minute. Now Fortu spends 2 on a burst and is very close to death. Ooh.
Okay. Oh,
there's that bird shoot. As we talked about it, it's such a great tool for Ken the Eagle in neutral.
The diagonal one is especially, it's especially useful. Definitely.
The fact, like, you can combo off of them if you have, you know, good spacing and timing, and you are completely actionable in the air with all your, you know, air dashes and double jumps and whatever.
Yeah.
Right after it's done, it's like they're pretty crazy.
No,
Yeah, see,
definitely.
you could just fall with the normal there after it. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's how he gets those combo conversions. Wow, went for the low. I think he anticipated that Fortu was blocking the overhead. That's really nice.
Yeah.
The adaptation.
Not a full
for this
connection
player.
on that super there, but still, like we said, Ken the Eagle just really feeling in the groove right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's like definitely seeing such a floaty character do so much right now. You know that RAO is in the zone.
Yeah.
Really incredible.
Oh,
to watch.
not quite the pickup, but you can pressure after that anyways.
Yeah, and he
There it
gets
is.
the
Gets it
conversion
this
now.
time. Yeah, and that's the other thing with a fireball assist like Morrigan, right? You can do the sort of cross up into assist shenanigans with bird shoot as well.
Exactly,
Right
exactly
there?
like that. Wow.
Yeah, use the air dash that time instead of bird shoot, but yeah, looks so good, so clean on this Ken the Eagle here.
How
Gonna be
does he
going
get
up
it right
2-1.
every single time? How does he do it? That's so difficult. Seems like the opponent is gonna fall off at any point in time, but he gets it to kill both of these characters in this round, bringing him up 2-1 against Fortu. He now has match point to go into losers finals.
Yeah, Fortu took that first game, but in these last two has looked like he has no idea what to do against the Ken the Eagle.
Yeah, this Ken the Eagle is definitely a wild jungle to explore, and he can make it work. Especially, I believe RAO is starting to adapt to Fortu's blocks, because I think he was seeing a block Fortu opting for the sane solution, which is to get a big knee inside of the battlefield and just like trying to clear everything up. Yeah, but Fortu is now expecting the overheads, and now RAO is managing to gamble the right way and switch to lows now. So Fortu is not exactly sure what to do.
Cute little Baroque cross up there. Oh! Okay, but Casherin connects with the B-Dog into the air dash, which is nice, forcing the burst there. So this could go either way at this point.
Yeah, Fortu has adapted back to blocking the right way. I think RAO is momentarily out of options, not sure what to do. He could get hit by a flying drill.
Oh, there, the overhead
he
closed
realized
it
there
out.
was the overhead.
Ultimately, Casherin just not enough health to take even that single hit there.
Alright. What is he preparing? Charging the assist. Oh, that was going to be so much damage.
Forced to burst. Now Fortu has a little bit of a path to this comeback. Morgan,
okay. Making it
just,
safe.
Valkyrie turning out of there.
Okay.
I feel like the level 3 could have worked, probably. You could have visually confirmed the jab.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I don't know that meter.
Although it probably wouldn't have killed, which means you're in extreme danger.
Yeah,
like we
the
talked
meter
about
expenditure
before.
is a tiny bit scary, but he's gone back to 4 meter. He is safe. Fortu could probably force one burst and try to get as much damage as possible, but the realistic option would be to get a couple opportunities, force the bursts then.
And
Oh, he killed the assist!
Killed Ken the Eagle, okay.
That could work.
Although every single one of these hits that he Ipotsuman is taking feels just so huge.
All of his damage is cut off. This is going to be so difficult. Oh, he's going to get hit by the missiles, yeah.
It's not a punishable super. You know, even if you hit her out of it, there's missiles that stay active. Even if you get behind her, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, you're getting hit.
Yeah, that went full anime because, like, the jump C connected and that was like, Kata! I have won! And then the missile was still, like, launched, so there's just nothing he could do about it. You just, you hit, but you're gonna get hit eventually. It's just the nature of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Fortu says he's satisfied. GG's.
Satisfied? Nice. Good games. Good games to Fortu. Out at 4th place. A nice run. I love the cash earning pots, man. It was fun to see. But we are going to be moving on in the bracket. RAO, who just won, is going to go on and face Muggshotter, who we saw drop down from the winners just a set ago.
That is true. It's incredible. I have to like really look at the bracket every time, thinking, wait, who lost? Who won the match?
Yeah. It was a super close set up in winners. So we'll see if Muggshotter is going to get a chance to run that back against DGDSmemoria, or if RAO is going to make this losers run happen up to grand finals.
Yeah, this is where the magic will happen, because we have seen the insanity that was RAO versus Muggshotter previously in a losers finals, actually. And that was exactly the same during the previous tournament.
Yeah.
It was a 3-2. I'm not gonna say how the match ended. You can watch the VODs on Obi-Wan's channel, or you can watch, I don't know, you can watch some other.
Well, that's the fun thing when you're on. This is number 9, right? So you've got this history built up between.
Well,
the
that's
players,
a huge history, yeah. And as far as RAO is concerned, the history is pretty recent. So definitely, this is the time where he's managing to get a lot of opportunities and. Managing to get a lot of good clean hits against these European rankers. So
absolutely.
Let's see. I believe we are ready to go. I don't think they're gonna go for button checks right now. They're warmed up. It's been 2 hours of intense TVC action. They know what to do. They know what to go to controller settings and go to default settings and do a bunch of stuff.
Default settings.
Yeah. And then change it up a bit. We all know.
Then you press it a few times in time with the music, you know.
Right now, I think they're gonna go for their main teams. Let's just see.
Oh,
what? That's not
interesting. Karas Ryu.
Karas Ryu.
This isn't like a mistake, is it? We'll see, I guess.
It's very far off Joe the Condor. I was checking. And I don't think he's going to be playing against an opponent like RAO.
All right,
let's see. I mean, what does he see that we don't right now?
Oh, doesn't get the airborne cancel there. You have a much shorter cancel window to get the airborne version of bird shoot off that overhead. And if you don't meet that window, you don't get the combo.
Okay, Karas is just doing a bunch of hits. 20k, which is really good for Karas standards. And right now, overwhelming Ken a bit. I'm not quite sure. Gets a hit. Oh, that's gonna be so.
That's the setup that we've seen do so much work for RAO in the last series. Getting opened up by the Karas. Nice wait.
No!
The late burst, unfortunately missing Karas as he was in a little bit of an evasive maneuver.
Yeah, and Muggshotter is in a very good position. Even though Karas is low life, if he gets hit, well, he's probably gonna take it to the grave. But with so much meter, he will definitely have a Ryu.
And again, Muggshotter, as we saw before, knows how to play around this Karas assist. Ryu, a character who can do a lot of damage.
Oh, however, so much meter. I'm not so sure unless he kills.
Mid-screen is easy pickup. I don't think that kills. You could have done just light fireball.
Oh my goodness.
Dash forward extension.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Morgan sitting on 3 meters at this point. Ooh, back throw.
Any hint of Baroque cancel will kill. Oh my goodness!
Good DHC.
No, it chipped.
Morgan had a chance to punish there. Could have pressed a button kind of at any time, but
I think so too, yeah.
Muggshotter correcting there at the end, getting the Karas super out, which is at least gonna hopefully chip Morgan, but she gets hit by it, wasn't ready. And Muggshotter goes up 1-0.
Yeah, so far Ryu has managed to get a couple of good hits, but I think closing it out could have been much, much scarier and almost could have gone the other way, actually. Especially with Morgan sitting on so much red life during that time. But yeah, Karas is properly, well, is properly warmed up. I think the Ryu assist managed to get a little cross under, which is always nice. And oh yeah, that, oh my goodness, he almost converted it. Oh,
Yeah, look at this pressure.
That
coming
pressure
out.
is insane. You can't do much against it.
Okay, going the other way though. Yeah, and we got the links. Oh, not that one though.
Unfortunate, yeah. These seem so difficult to get right. Probably depends on the opponent, like how much the ping, the lag, the buffer size, all of it is probably factored in.
Oh,
that doesn't kill.
Not quite enough to kill off the throw, but gets a slide afterwards. Yeah, this Muggshotter Karos hitting the unblockable has been just oppressive in this set.
Yeah, the Ryu assist really working to his advantage.
Yeah, Ryu assist, we talked a lot about the Morrigan assist and how it helps characters out a lot. Ryu, obviously, very similar to the Morrigan assist.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
little faster, so even maybe a little better for a character like Karos who really wants to aggressively pressure. Ooh!
Into an unblockable. Okay, he's practiced. He's
Level
practiced this
3?
character.
Do we think this is going to be enough? This is heavily
I
scaled
don't think
off.
so.
But,
I don't think so.
unblockable. No, it's not enough.
I knew it. I knew it. Seijouf, look at me. Are you proud of me? However,
So
this might
funny.
chip.
Yeah, we just talked about that earlier. The scaling on that Karos level 3. It
Yeah.
can get pretty rough.
It was 7 hits and it was still like doing 10% damage. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it had the extra scaling because of the unblockable, but you know.
Yeah.
It is what it is. If you use Karos's, stand C charge unblockable and then Baroque it, it adds extra scaling to the follow-up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why, it wasn't a huge amount of hits and it still scaled so poorly. But yeah, it gets hit super hard by scaling. Regardless, though, Karos, again, for Muggshotter, coming right out of the gate in Game 3 here. Same as in the last 2 games, and just putting the pressure on.
Yeah, that reflector is really giving RAO a lot of trouble. Muggshotter, the team switch seems to be working tremendously well. He has the option of finishing this.
Ooh.
Wow.
Tried to go. I think that was supposed to be the cross under launcher again, but got the
I
DP.
think so, yeah. I mean, what can he do? Oh, no way.
There's the level 3. Quick stagger into it. This is going to do more damage than before. I still don't think it's going to kill.
I don't think it's going to kill either, but that's a lot of opportunities. And now all the red light from Morrigan is going to go away. Didn't go for a blockable,
stagger pressure. So
Wow.
nice. The classic. Hits with that 2B. Hits from so far. You can cancel it so late out of that Dan B. Great character. Great pressure.
I was expecting RAO to have come prepared, but Muggshotter has done a lot of homework, it seems like. That's very...
Yeah, I mean, Karos, playing against a Karos like this, it's a character you need just like a lot of experience against.
That is
like
very
any
true,
kind
yeah.
of heavy rushdown character like that, you just kind of need to be familiar with where your character specifically can press which things, right? And if you're coming at it, you don't get to run your own game plan in the same way you do in like other matchups that are more neutral heavy. You need to make sure you know how to get out of these pressure situations.
Yeah.
So, something that comes with time. Everyone always says defense is harder to learn than offense in fighting games, and it's true.
That is very true, yeah. There should be a training mode that gives you these options. Unfortunately, we don't get that, but
I mean, to be fair, that definitely wasn't at all common back in those days when
That is
this
very
game
true,
came
yeah.
out.
they
But,
used to
these days, we're living in the year 2024, and we've got a lot of great games with great training modes. Maybe
yeah.
someday we can figure out some kind of mods or whatever in TVC, but for now,
Yeah, the features and the quality of life has gone so much. Has gone so different over the years.
yeah.
It's insane. Even today, like we've seen, well, obviously the big news, like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, has come back with a new training mode. Well, you can see the hitboxes and all of that jazz. Like that's really nice to see. I think we don't get to see.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
I mean, yeah, it's just it's become the new standard now. And of course, MVC2, like it's Marvel. It's Marvel.
Yeah,
baby.
I don't know. It's I'm excited. I really like Marvel too. I think it's a really cool game, and hopefully there's a little bit of an online scene for that game. I'll probably pick it up, play it a little bit, see how it goes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, versus games are just fun. I don't know.
They are. And we're going to see some more of that fun right now, because that is the end. The end of all of this.
The end of the fun.
The end of everything. Become as gods. Grand Finals is happening right now. This is the final match, or couple of matches. Let's just call it a match.
Yeah.
Let's call it one match. Grand Finals. GGDS
the
Memoria.
grand finale.
GGDSMemoria from the UK coming with the winner's tag. He will have to be defeated twice to lose the tournament and end up second place. Muggshotter, he is coming from the loser's bracket. He will have to defeat DGDSMemoria twice. And the Finnish player has definitely come prepared. So they were going to check the buttons, but they don't want to restart. Oh, they want to restart. Okay.
Want to restart after button?
I will tell them to restart after button check.
Yes.
Well, it's just better this way.
It is definitely better to do it that way.
Yeah. Just
we're we're TVC. It's a casual community. It's a game where, like you said, we're out here for fun. So we're not going to get in anybody's case about doing a button check and going straight into it like we saw earlier. But this is a more correct way to do it.
Yeah, definitely. I think Bibikusu didn't know. Well, you don't really know how to switch it up because like everything is just super weird. Hold on.
Ooh.
The game is doing some weird stuff.
Somebody might have alt-tabbed or something. Some people's PCs, if you like alt-tab off of it while you're
it does some insane stuff.
It like devotes your GPU resources elsewhere and starts to just crunch.
I see. DGDShadowMemoria seems to be into it. Muggshotter, I haven't heard a lot from him in chat. I think he's just trying to get himself in the zone, in the right mindset.
Yeah, for sure. Focused on the game. And Muggshotter coming into this set hot. You know, that last set, the Karas was firing on all cylinders. It's a good way to get your confidence up and get your rhythms going on those like pressure sequences. I feel like he's gonna come out really strong with the Karases here again. Yeah,
one of the worst opponents, not the guy you eliminate in winners, the guy who's coming back from losers that you eliminated in winners.
Right.
That's a different opponent. That's like in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. It's like Don Flamenco 2.
Flamenco 2.
Yeah, that's Muggshotter 2, and he's ready. Karas Ryu again. Wow.
Karas Ryu again. But DGDSMemoria coming back, putting Chun-Li right on the point. I like it.
Yeah, we're going to see probably some of that VAR that we were talking about earlier in the tournament. Very curious to see.
Not messing around with the zero, not messing around with the blade point. Get out what worked earlier. Because Chun-Li.
Yeah, not even a last-second switch. He's gonna do it. She's point character, and here we go.
Yeah, it's working out. We got these loops. Yeah.
These loops are insane. Wow. No, he drops it.
A little bit too much scaling though to have those sort of slow blades.
That's what it must have been. Yeah. Yeah, the hit stun scaling is a thing.
Yeah, if it was a little too like tighter on the blade part of the combo, it maybe would have worked, but. I think the better way is probably just take off one of those reps with Chun-Li at first.
Yeah.
Went for 3 reps there, maybe go for 2 into it or something.
Oh my goodness. No!
Not invincible.
That is not invincible on startup. Good to know. It still kills Karas though.
Yeah. Used the burst there, got down to pixel health, which means that mash is gonna at least chip out.
Okay, spending a lot of meter just to deal some additional damage. That puts some extra pressure. And Muggshotter is playing Ryu. How good is his Ryu as a point character? Let's see. Okay,
Just
regular
gonna
one,
save the
cutting
red
it up.
life. That's
I
fine.
like it. I like it. Cutting it off early. No need to spend meter or resources.
Oh, no DP.
Yeah, trying to observe what's going on, but that pressure is just way too much.
Oh no, now gotta burst down to pixel health.
Oh, them. Wow!
Oh yes, there we go.
Oh no! Wait, wait,
All
wait a
right,
second.
all right, all right.
Okay. If he forces a burst and gets another opportunity, it's
Yeah, that's
win.
the thing. You need to. Oh, that's it though.
Didn't
yeah, if
happen.
you were able to force the burst and then get one more opportunity, then that Chun-Li is dead. But unfortunately, all Chun-Li needed to do was chip with lightning legs one time, and
Yeah, it's a
unfortunately that's a
very-
little bit too much of an ask.
Yeah, for a situational, like for this situation in particular, yeah, that's a very, very good special move. You just mash the buttons thinking help, and then the opponent just loses the tiny bit of life that he was holding on to. So 1-0 for DGDSmemoria, coming from the winners. It's probably good news to him. However, Karas, his pressure is supreme.
Oh, the overhead.
Oh, 1,000
All the
jabs!
The Ryu assist sandwich enabled so many extra jabs there. That was so funny.
It was incredible. It's just he went Yakuretsu Ken. That's incredible. It did 0 damage, but I mean, so does any of the other combos. So, and the cross under again.
No, that was like the One Punch Man, the rapid normal punches, continuous normal punches.
Combination of normal punches. I love that one. I mean, he's cooking. That's the life lead isn't that great, but he gets
unblockable.
an unblockable. So
Not a real setup at all, but it worked out.
It
Yeah,
worked,
like
so-
the Karas is cooking. He needs to keep it alive, not get touched by this blade, but
oh my goodness
Okay.
gracious.
I,
Those 2 hits, like, probably were, like, a single Karas combo.
I know.
That
right?
is just insane. Okay. Oh,
Okay, yeah, just resetting the pressure. I like it.
I mean, he keeps getting the right... It's been, like, 10 opportunities. Now it's beginning to show that there is a life
Good call on the
advantage.
spin.
Also a meter advantage, although the Mega Crash kind of changed things up a bit.
A little bit. Still got the advantage, but not as much as before. Yes.
Oh, what a
Okay,
bait!
finally gets
This
the punish on the
time,
burst.
this time it
Blade
worked.
coming in.
Supra would be proud. Oh!
Into level 3. I think this has got it.
I think yes, but it's close.
It's close because Tekkaman Blade is a healthy boy. But
Yeah.
yes, Muggshotter tying it up 1-1, and that was the Karas that we saw from the last set, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think when he picks Ryu, he doesn't pick Ryu as a character, he picks Ryu as an assist more than anything. And that pressure with Karas, once he gets it going, that's just like devastating. Alright, 1-1. And the music also, like, I'm getting into it, man. It's like... It's just some... Yeah, the hype is building up for sure. Man, that stagger pressure, it's so difficult to know.
Yeah.
DGDSmemoria being observant and gets a
Yeah, that's the
crossover
thing.
counter.
Over the course of like a longer set with someone who plays Karas, right? It's like initially you're getting hit by just like the neutral stuff, and then as you start to realize you need to just sort of block more, then they can start with this stagger pressure, and that's where we're at right now in this set.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We're gonna see some adaptation. I mean, DGDSmemoria is just like taking it safe. No need to fall into any frame trap. You just keep blocking.
Yeah.
Okay. Crossover counter from Muggshotter. Didn't get the hit, but I think that's still what he wanted because Karas is going to recover some of the red life.
Oh, nice VAR again, which enables this combo.
So much damage, like...
So much
holy
damage. Not only does it like reset some of your scaling, so like he has like a more unscaled air combo like that, it also provides more height, so the timing is easier
Yeah.
to land the combo. It's just such a great tool for Blade.
And with that, Well, Muggshotter has brought it back to Karas. I think he wants to get this to work with the initial configuration. Nice crossover counter bait.
Yeah, baited it with the Baroque. Muggshotter's been really good with the bursts and the crossover counter as well.
Yeah, he's gonna... He can make this work in the corner, it seems.
Nice.
This is kind of an uphill battle in terms of life difference, but he got a Mega Crash. The meter is exceptionally good, and he's gonna combo into level 3.
Spends it. Yes. I agree with that. Even though that's like way more damage than you need to kill her there. Like, just that's what you can combo into. Spend the 3 bars. You still got Mega Crash.
Get it into a 1v2 situation. However, this is very scary.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is dicey for Muggshotter at this point.
Oh,
gonna lose the Ryu. Karas losing all that red life. I mean.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The meter, building some meter with light DP there.
Yeah. Stranger things have happened.
Okay, yeah, forces a burst. We still almost got 2 more on Blade though.
Stranger things have happened.
Oh, there it is though.
But the future
it's so tough to avoid not just getting hit, but I mean, even if you get like chipped by like 2 of those, you're pretty much done at that point with that much health on Karas. So tough situation there for Muggshotter. DGDSmemoria though, that's 2-1, and that means he is 1 away from winning this tournament.
Absolutely, this is
tournament point.
Tournament point for DGDSmemoria. Will we see a comeback? Will we see a bracket reset? Okay, for now.
Yeah, nice falling light. That's a Karas classic there. The push block in the air into falling light.
Yeah, the light has such an insane reach. That character used to be top tier in the first iteration of the game for a reason. Those normals are excellent.
Again. There we go.
Oh boy.
God, look at the damage.
So
This is one combo. This is one combo, you know? He just got touched once.
What a block!
Chun-Li's not even a high damage character, you know?
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, he gets the link. That one was tight.
Yeah. Yeah, doing it solo is tighter, but definitely got those. DGDSmemoria looking primed to win this tournament. Gets a hit on the Ryu. There's no Mega Crash available. Karas losing half of his life and red life coming in. The pressure is still on, and there's the hit. Not gonna get. Oh my god! Oh, finishes it off. Though.
That's going to be it. DGDSmemoria is your punching bag fiesta number 9 winner of this tournament. He is the champion. Congratulations to him. A really well-deserved match. I think he had to fight all of the killers in this tournament, and he was finding the good ideas every time. And clearly, the idea that we're talking about of using Chun-Li on point, that damage, I mean, it's gonna be etched into people's souls, definitely into my brain. That was
it looked great.
It was a lot.
I mean, super. Like it's not something that I've really seen before. That kind of like Chun point with Blade on the back. Like, you know, like it's an idea to have the VAR into Blade, but yeah, such great Chun-Li play and so consistent with those conversions into the Blade VAR into huge amounts of damage. So yeah, just great games to DGDSmemoria.
Absolutely, and congratulations to everyone else who has participated. Thank you so much. I will while DGDSmemoria is celebrating in Twitch chat. I will start thanking everyone. Of course, more than anything else, I don't think this tournament would have been possible without any of the participants. So let's just make a quick recap. 7th place, tied Seijouf and Melena Khan, people from the retro gaming community. Thank you so much for being there. Merci. La francophonie. Thank you for the Frenchies for making these tournaments happen. We're generally considering like having Obi-Wan, the main bracket runner, like participate in the tournament if there's not enough people, and we're really proud to see that we don't need to do that anymore for the past like 3 tournaments that we've had to do it. 5th place, Torao from Macedonia, who was put on a solid show. Definitely some solid fundamentals, and Bibikusu, which we couldn't see today, but I think the training has paid off for him as well. So thank you so much. On 4th place, Fortu from Italy. I think he's definitely shown a lot of what he was capable of. Hopefully, we'll see him even stronger than the previous times. But definitely nothing to be ashamed of. RAO is definitely a menace, and losing 1-3 is, you know, nothing to be ashamed of. Speaking of RAO, 3rd place for this tournament. Definitely very impressive play with the Ken the Eagle Morrigan. We love to see it, and we love to see his enthusiasm and how he's like always present in all of these events, including the lobbies, for quite some time now. So thank you so much. A big thank you to Muggshotter, who has shown us a lot of good TVC today. 3-0 against RAO, which is no small feat, and unfortunately losing in the grand finals, but a very strong player, and also a very active player that we have the pleasure of seeing in the lobbies and the tournaments. And obviously the champion. He's been there regularly, he's also been a regular, and he's fought tooth and nail. Congratulations to DGDShadowMemoria for this win. That was really good. In these 3 tournaments, we've had 3 different champions, actually. So, very glad to see this. Might be a 4th champion in the next time, you know. I'm not, you know, I don't want to put pressure on anyone, but just like, you know, we'll see. Who knows? Thank you infinitely to Obi-Wan, who's been the main organizer and the bracket runner. He's been the one who was calling you all the time to get your matches ready. With this, we've managed to make it extremely smooth, with no issues whatsoever. We just see on Discord who the next match is going to be, and they come to the lobby and everything is like set up really well. He's the one who was doing also the graphics that you can see. The thing with the CSD and all of this, he was doing a lot of the communication effort, especially on Twitter. So a big thanks to him. Obviously, a huge thanks to Dr. Science, who's been there. You've been a regular now. You've been like 3 for 3, and it's
been great. I'm glad I've been able to be a part of it. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's been a real pleasure, and yeah, every time I'm never 100% sure because of like the time zones difference. We're never quite sure how this is going to work, but yeah, obviously, really nice to see this work, out as we have seen so far. Okay, I think I'm seeing some clips. Obviously, you are welcome to clip some more of these events. It would be a big pleasure. Because that will help us for the next trailers. And one of them, we're already seeing him. He's been active in the EU lobbies. Strangely enough, Dawa, thank you so much for the clips. I'm seeing one of them so far. I think there's going to be some more of these. Referring to my one of my statements that I have made during the tournament. Anyways, thanks to all of the clippers. Thanks to StartGG for the help, and thanks to Core Pixels. Shady Saiyan has released a new version. This one was exceptionally stable. I didn't run into any issues at all. All of the layout that you are seeing, the little names, the little Twitter handle for Dr. Science, and all of this, basically I didn't have to do any effort at all. So many thanks to him. His Patreon, I'll see if I have the Patreon laying around. But there are a bunch of different ones. This is not an ad. This is not a sponsored thing. I'm just like, basically, this is a really bad marketing stunt that I'm doing right now. But yeah, basically all of the stuff that you've seen was in good part his work. So thanks to him. And I guess that's it. Thank you so much. Thanks to all the viewers. I think we were a lot of people, and this was really, really nice to see. A lot of people were interested watching some Tatsunoko versus Capcom actions. If you are interested, be sure to check out the Discord. That's the good old Tuna Cumin. We have a very active scene, especially in North America and also in Europe, as you can see with these events. And if you are interested in checking these out, then be sure to come on over. Ask for a couple of matches. We're all like really nice, and we want people to like enjoy the game as much as possible. So
yeah. Thanks, everybody. Say thanks to Qlex. Qlex. It's Qlex. You say Qlex.
Right?
Right?
Say Qlex. Yes.
Qlex,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Everyone say thank you to Qlex for running these, for setting these up. Appreciate it. It's been so great seeing the EU scene come up. I'm glad I've been able to be a little part of it.
Well, it's been a real pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks to all the watchers. And well, next time we will know about it. Be sure to tune in on the Discord. There you'll be aware of all the latest news in terms of EU tournaments and lobbies. You are all welcome. And in the meantime, have a wonderful one. I will see you next time. And we are going to raid a very specific channel. We were talking about it, where you're going to see some retro gaming. But thank you again. Stay awesome. And I'll see you in the next one.